Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and our dear participants, welcome to the thrilling and groundbreaking world of the SAE ISS Drone Development Challenge 2023. Today, the 21st July 2023, we have gathered here with an air of excitement and anticipation as we witness the convergence of cutting-edge technology and human ingenuity. Our participants have spent countless hours refining their skills, designing their aircraft, and fine-tuning their strategies, all in pursuit of success. So, let's fill this hall with applause and encouragement for all our participants. On this note, I welcome one and all to this wonderful place of learning. Let's commence today's proceedings with prayer song.
Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Sukha Swachha Swarupinim Swachha Hridaya Nivasinim Sukha Swachha Swarupinim Swachha Hridaya Nivasinim Swaprakasha Rupinim Swaprakasha Rupinim Swaprakasha Rupinim Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam.
SAE, a remarkable organization, has been driving automotive innovation in our country, connecting engineers, researchers, and enthusiasts to share knowledge and ideas. With a rich history and vibrant community, SAE India empowers the next generation of automotive engineers through student chapters and design competition. SAE India's dedication extends beyond borders, fostering global cooperation to address challenges in sustainability, safety, and autonomous technology. Their commitment to shaping a better automotive landscape is commendable. Let's applaud SAE India for their unwavering efforts in advancing our nation's automotive industry. Now, I request our respected principal, Dr. S.N. Murugesan, who has been a guidance and pillar of strength to our college, to deliver the welcome address.
Very distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. A. Sivadanu Pillai, respected Chairperson, respected Advisor, Deans, Directors, HODs, members of faculty, participants, and my dear students, very good morning to all of you. India, a nation with rich heritage and culture, fell in the hands of invaders and remained with invaders for several hundred years. As you know, then we were colonized by Britishers. In the words of the famous historian Will Durant, India had to face the greatest crime in all history that happened for 150 years, more than 150 years. Unfortunately, during those 150 years, several scientific advancements and industrializations were happening. And we were denied opportunity to make use of those developments. In the words of Shashi Tharoor, you are all familiar, India missed the bus of the scientific advancement because we were thrown under the bus. After independence, in these 75 years, as a nation, we strived hard to develop in all the fields. And of course, we have developed in several fields, and we are standing shoulder to shoulder with many developed nations. And one of the main areas is the aerospace. All the credit goes to the visionary leaders who have shown immense commitment towards the development of this field. Amongst us, we have one such leader who have contributed immensely for this field, Dr. Sivadhanu Pillai, a scientist par excellence in the field of aerospace, former chief controller of research and development at DRDO, founder, CEO and managing director of BrahMos Aerospace. Sir, we are truly honored to have you with us on this momentous occasion, witnessing the performance of 100-odd drones built by 1,000-odd enthusiastic young engineering students from all over the country. I'm immensely happy to welcome our chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meganathan, our advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, who are the guiding forces in all our endeavors. I welcome Dr. Rajendran, Dr. Sendil Kumar, and other dignitaries from SAE. Also, I wish to place on record our sincere appreciation for SAE for scheduling this drone event while the prestigious spacecraft of Chandrayaan-3 is on its way to moon. On this occasion, let us feel proud of the efforts taken by our ISRO scientists for their relentless efforts and wish the mission a great success. I welcome the juries from various prestigious organizations like DRDO, CVRD, and many leading industries who would be spending their valuable time in evaluating the performance of the drones. Very importantly, I extend a warm welcome to all the participants from various institutions across the country who are here to fly their drones with innovative features. I welcome our deans, directors, HODs, faculty members, and students. I am sure in these 3 days there will be a lot of learning for all of us. I welcome all of you once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your wisdom with us. Today, I'm extremely delighted to introduce an exceptional individual who has made significant contributions to the field of engineering and has left an indelible mark on the automotive industry in India. Dr. Sendil Kumar is an associate professor at the Department of Aerospace Engineering, Katangulathur campus, SRM Institute of Technology. Dr. Sendil Kumar's foundational education began with a BE in mechanical engineering in 1999. He holds a PhD in computational fluid dynamics from Dublin City University, Ireland, which he obtained in 2009. Prior to that, he completed his master's in aerospace engineering at the prestigious Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, in 2003. He has held various leadership positions within SAE India, showcasing his ability to guide and influence the organization's activities. He has served as a chapter chair, section chair, and has been an active member of several committees responsible for organizing technical events, conferences, seminars, and has been supporting the AWIM program. He has been actively involved in organizing and delivering technical presentations and workshops through SAE India. As a renowned expert in the field of automotive engineering, He has authored and co-authored numerous technical papers in collaboration with SAE India. Dr. Sendal Kumar has played a pivotal role in nurturing the next generation of engineers. He has actively mentored students and young professionals associated with SAE India, guiding them in their academic pursuits and encouraging their participation in various competitions and events. His expertise and insights have helped shape the industry's best practices and have influenced the adoption of advanced technologies in the automotive domain. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Sendal Kumar to brief the Drone Development Challenge 2023.
Yeah, thank you for the nice introduction. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Padma Bhushan, Dr. Sivadanu Pillai sir, respected Chairperson of Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Dr. Thangam Meghanathan Madam, respected Principal, our beloved Chairman Dr. Rajendran of SAE Southern Section, respected advisors of REC institutions, DDC champion Dr. Nityanandam, judges from various organizations, DRDO labs and aerospace industries, including Boeing, Mars Aero, Collins Aerospace, Tata Consultancy Services, HAL, former scientist from ISRO, HAL, DRDO labs, delegates of the dais, faculty advisors of SA India Southern Section from various institutions, faculty members from Rajalakshmi Engineering College, deans, HODs of REC, my dear student participants, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning to all of you. Very good morning. Thank you. So next 3 days, we will be having so many exciting series of events, and we would like to see the same energy for next 3 days in this event as we did last 7 editions. At the outset, on behalf of SAE Aerospace Development Forum and my own behalf, I would like to thank all the dignitaries on the dais and student volunteers or student members for coming for this 8th edition. I welcome you all for this 8th edition along with REC and SAEISS Governing Council member and MC members. So I thank SAE Governing Council for providing me this opportunity to stand in front of you as a chairman of SA India Southern Section. And it's a great moment for me as I have been traveling with this ADC since 2016. We are happy to say that this is one of the biggest event in this India and also across the nation. Because in USA, they allow maximum 75 teams. We started in 2016 with 47 teams. And in 2017, within a year, we reached 94 teams. When I was the champion, like Dr. Nityanandam, he is doing the same job. Then subsequently, we kept the record. We reached 147 teams in 2019. We associated with the MIT Chennai, Dr. Abdul Kalam Research Laboratory, which is funded by Tamil Nadu government, and they have been doing lots of projects for defense organization also. The rule books of this Aerospace Development Forum on par with SAE International, and also we had some of the changes with the help of MIT team and also some of the feedback from DRDO labs. This is how we started in 2016. And also this aerospace forum and these challenges attracted and supported by various eminent personality like Dr. Saeiss Reddy, former scientific advisor, and also the ADE director, Dr. P.S. Krishnan. So likewise, we had lots of eminent personalities feedback, and we grow in terms of number of student strength and also the quality of the program. Every year we are keep on improving. And in this year, because of the pandemic, still we are not able to reach 140 teams. At least we are having 82 teams this year participating across the India. Even though this is conducted by Southern Section, we have teams across India, starting from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. Even the teams coming from various affiliated organizations associated with Anna University, even teams from MIT Chennai, and some of the NITs participating, IITs are participating. So you could understand the quality of this program and the reputation of this DDC. So previously we had, up to 7th edition, we had this event as a Aero Design Challenge. In last year, we renamed as a Drone Development Challenge because of the two reasons. We wanted to bring more events for aerospace domain. As you all know that SAE is well known for automobile. So as a aerospace community, we want to bring lots of events under this SAE. This is how it is happening in USA. If you look at in USA, lots of events happening in aerospace domain, supported by Lockheed Martin and also NASA and various eminent reputed organizations. The same thing we want to give back, or we want to train our Indian student community. This is how we started with the help of faculty fraternity and also the support from aerospace industry and all from DRDO labs. And this is the overall the history of DDC, and we hope that this year also it will be a grand success. And in order to give you a brief idea how this event will be conducted, we start with the registration a year back. So after the registration, in SAE Southern Section policy, we don't conduct competition. We conduct like a training program. Even though we call it as a competition, we have the prizes just to encourage the participants or student community. Basically, our aim or vision mission of Southern Section, all the events, if you look at in our website, basically we train the student community and also the faculty members and also professional members from various industries. So after the registration, we conducted the workshop. I think all the teams, we already interacted in various venues. We conducted the workshop. We teach the fundamentals. Then we also teach the fabrication process in 2 days with the help of a technical partner. This time we involved Mars Aero. They will be the technical partner for the whole event. So likewise, we involved Garuda Aerospace. We had collaborated with MIT Dr. Abdul Kalam Research Center. So after this workshop, we are expecting to submit the design report. Already the students have submitted the design report. It was evaluated by various faculty advisors and also the industry experts. So that is the first stage. We want to make sure that whether they are following or on par with the design report. So it means they got to know how to convert the requirement into the flyable product, which is what the industry is looking for. So this is one of the platform as SAE Southern Section is serving to the student community, where they can learn lot of things in addition to the regular curriculum. So after the design report submission, so this is the final event where they will be showcasing their models, and also they got to justify why they selected a particular design and why they selected a particular fabrication process, and also it should be the operatable model or flyable model which will be tested in the flight testing. So we have series of event packed. In these 3 days, after this inauguration, we have technical presentation and also technical inspection, which will be judged by senior directors, retired scientists from various laboratories, and also the practicing engineers from Boeing and also Collins Aerospace, TCS, etc. So they will be judging the technical presentation. The student community will be justifying why they selected particular aerofoil or particular propulsion system. So they have to on par with the rule book which we given. So after this, they also should not violate the design constraints. We have the constraint in terms of aerodynamic constraints, we have dimensional constraint, we have propulsion constraint, we also have fabrication constraint. They cannot select whatever the material they want. So this is the overall process of the evaluation. So in second day, third day, so once they pass the technical inspection, so if they are not violating, they are allowed to go for the flight round. So we have 2 classes in this DDC. One is regular class, category aircraft, and another one is micro class. So basically, this is based on the weight. So regular class, the maximum weight, they can bring between 2 to 4 kilogram. It's a empty weight. So the winning category or the criterion will be based on which aircraft will lift more payload. Okay, so that will be judged by the senior pilots. They will be coming from MIT, Dr. Abdul Kalam. Dr. Abdul Kalam lab is supporting for this flying round. And so in micro class, it's a very small UAVs. The purpose of the micro class, basically, they have to deploy in a shorter period of time, and also they have to carry on that shoulder. That's why we have here the UAV box. That is also we have the constraint. Because if the box's dimension is very high, so we kept in the mind that that should be useful for army application. So that is a micro class UAV category. So around 40 teams register on micro category, and 40 teams register for the regular category. So the micro class aircraft empty weight can be maximum 1.5. Okay. So remaining judging criteria, everything will be the same. So they have to lift the more payload, they will be the winner. It's not only depending upon the payload, because we want to restrict student community should not enter into the commercial aircraft. They should not get the aircraft from the commercial market off the shelf aircraft. Okay. So in order to check, we have so many series of events, the technical presentation, we have technical inspection. They should not violate the design constraints. So it means we have marks for design report, we have marks for presentation, we have marks for inspection. Sorry, we don't have marks for inspection, but to make sure that, so they are following the rule book or whatever the constraint we mentioned in the. So this is the overall process. This is I want to explain in terms of the constraint or the whole process for the audience, because already the participants, they are well aware and they come with the models already. They spent with us last 1 year. So with this, I would like to thank all the participants who have come down to Chennai, spent their whole year. I would like to appreciate their hard work, dedication. You traveled with us last 1 year. I thank you all once again. So I congratulate all of you to come to this stage, and I hope that you will enjoy these 3 days with us. If you have any problem, please contact the volunteers. We will be here for next 3 days, or REC organizing committee. So have a good day and have fun, and so many challenges will be there. And you also keep in mind that, so please don't aim for the prizes. Please aim for the continuous learning and the experience you will get at the end of the day. That will help for your throughout the career. So with this, I wish you all the best. Thank you once again. So good day. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Scientists investigate that which already is. Engineers create that which has never been. Dr. Rajendran is one such person, the chairman of SAE India Southern Section, Professor and Head, Department of Automobile Engineering, SRMIST, Katangulathur. He is a renowned engineering faculty with 30 years of experience in teaching. He is a recipient of Excellence in Engineering Education, SAE International, and Ralph Taylor Education Award, SAE International, Detroit, USA. In 2006, he was a part of FISTIA Traveling Fellowship to participate in technical tours organized by SAE Japan and World Automotive Congress Japan. In SAE India Southern Section, he was a managing committee member for 4 years, vice chairman for 2 years, and chairman in the present. He launched Aero Design Challenge for Class 7 in AWIM program in 2019 and Baja South in 2020. Now I request Dr. Rajendran to provide an insight about SAE ISS. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. So I take this opportunity to welcome you all for the Drone Design Challenge inauguration. So on behalf of Society of Automotive Engineers, SAE India Southern Section, I extend a warm welcome to each and everyone. So at SAE ISS, we are not just an organization. We are a passionate community of over 1 lakh mobility professionals spanning across 100 countries. So our mission is to enable safe, clean, and accessible mobility for the benefit of humanity. And today, we have gathered here for the Drone Design Challenge. We are taking it another significant step towards achieving that vision. So SAE India, it's an affiliate of SAE International, and the Southern Section is the most active and vibrant society, so which has student members and professional members, which include members from academia and industry. And in the SA India Southern section, we have 15 divisions, which is for the last mile connectivity, which bridges the gap and take the mobility to new heights. We have various divisions. So apart from this drone design challenge, what I have been talking about, we also conduct competitions like bicycle design competition, tractor design competition, autonomous drone design competition, self-driving car challenge, electric two-wheeler design competition, which is going to happen tomorrow, and also we have electric four-wheeler competition. So all the competitions, what we do, it's basically aimed at building the skills and competencies among the student while connecting them to the real-world problem. So we believe that the hands-on experience will be essential as part of the curriculum, so that we are trying to ensure that they are prepared for the industry. So we also have, apart from these challenges, we have a student convention, which is a major event for the students, which has been conducted at different levels, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, which also prepares the students for the industry in all aspects like design, materials, manufacturing, electronics, robotics, entrepreneurship, and communication skills. So we also have some Center of Excellence, which offers national level competitions in various domains like reverse engineering, engineering design, CAD modeling, embedded system, and Python programming. So we try to see how we could cope up with the latest technology and then try to adapt whatever it's been used in the current industry need. So based on that, we try to have these events for the students. So apart from the students, we also have activities for the professional members. We conduct regular lecture meetings, professional development programs, seminars, and conference. And similar to the SAE Collegiate Club, we also have a club for the professional members, which includes the academia and industry, which is called the Knowledge Roundtable, the KRT Club. And also we have programs for the professional members. We have the conference, the SAE International Conference on Design, Materials, Manufacturing, and Surface Engineering Mobility, which is scheduled in October 27 and 28. I think the faculty members from this institute also can, it's the one which is free for all the professional members. So once you're a member, you can be part of the conference. So this event will be a true and enriching experience, wherein you try to have more cutting edge technologies, and then you go into the shaping the future of the mobility. So to all the young and dynamic student members who are the heart and soul of SA India Southern section, I want to emphasize that the drone design challenge is not just about winning or losing. It is about unleashing your creativity and exploring the boundless possibilities of technology. The competition is a chance to apply your theoretical knowledge to solve the real world problems. So this you will be able to showcase your brilliance and as a future leader in the aviation industry. So remember each step you take in the challenge. So you'll be moving forward in advancing the mobility knowledge, and you try to find a solution that will benefit the humanity, which is the vision and mission of the SAE. So I wish each one of you the best of luck in drone design challenge. So let your creativity take flight and make the skies be the canvas on which you paint your dreams. So thank you very much. So all the best for your participants. So you hope you have a good day, you have a fun, and then you try to enjoy, and also you have the learning. So I would like to thank the management of Rajalakshmi Engineering College. You have been able to accept our invitation for hosting the event. So thank you, madam, and also our principal and advisor who have been supporting us for all the activities we have been going through. So thank you, the entire team of drone design and REC. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us, sir. A wise man once said, "You must do the thing you think you cannot do." Well, our beloved chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, has made these words come true. We are deeply privileged to have in our midst a distinguished personality whose guidance and vision have propelled Rajalakshmi institutions to unparalleled heights. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our beloved chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, whose presence will illuminate this gathering as she delivers her inspiring presidential speech.
Good morning once again. Our chief guest for this very important event, Dr. A. Sivathanu Pillai, founder, CEO, and MD of Brahmos Aerospace. Our advisor, Professor Muthukrishnan, and Dr. R. Rajendran, Chairman, SAE, Dr. Senthil Kumar, Chairman, SAE, Principal S.N. Murugesan, and Dr. K.K. Nityanandam from REC, other dignitaries of the dais, and my dear very students. It gives me immense pleasure to be here because just day before yesterday we had this other milestone event visualized by our teachers to open out Idea Lab to ideate, and all this gives me great inspiration that one day this institution will definitely become an institution to be to feel proud about, kind of, because this is almost the beginning of the academic year. Instead of making you all sit in the classroom and telling you this is the syllabus, these are the 5 units, and this is how you score your marks, and this is how you get out with your degree, our campus is coming out with some very application-oriented thoughts are being thrown to the students, and this particularly the SAE is something that we have been over a period of time connected with, and we are like, though today there is a lot of past about 4 or 5 years, particularly after AICT mentioned about opening out courses, programs that are emerging in nature. So a lot of programs are being opened only for computer related, and students are also thinking that going into computing is something that is the end all. But we have always been very, very clear that any learning is important, whether it is core or non-core or anything. Everything that is, whatever that student believes that he will help him, or things that he is interested in, we should provide that opportunity. That way, we've been connected with SAE through our mechanical engineering and automobile engineering disciplines, electrical, electronics, and others, and I think the students have benefited a lot. Mobility and growth are two of the elements always is said as definition for living beings. Anything that is living should grow and should be mobile. So it is very like now the mobility has come to a thing where a man wants to go to the moon and see whether explore opportunities of seeing whether there is possibility of making a normal living there. So this is something interesting, and there are a lot of experiments being done, and man cannot keep quiet, and he has to keep thinking of something that is beyond his vision. I would say, like, these SAE organizations such as SAE, like, students always think that I am here to learn something and I have these teachers who are going to teach me this, but you get equally important things from organizations such as SAE and ICT Academy and others, because they bring you the industry expertise, application of knowledge. I recall what our chief guest earlier, day before yesterday, who came, Chris Gopalakrishnan, mentioned. Today knowledge is available because of this internet and so many other things that are available. Knowledge is available. How to apply the knowledge that you understand is something that is very, very important. And I was very happy to note when Dr. Rajendran was mentioning that designing of cycling is also being, because I read today, and we read once in a while, that there are very underprivileged and marginalized people who are finding it difficult to move. And today in paper, and that too in a state like Tamil Nadu, I read that a boy, kind of maybe a person who is really marginalized, from a marginalized background, he was bitten by snake and he could not be taken to the hospital on time. This came in the paper, but everything needs to be, veracity of the information today, we need to really check on why it is being published or what is the nature of the publication. And, but we do come across such things. So at one end, we are very proud that we've found a very cost-efficient manner to reach the moon. And the other end, we also have this challenge of having to provide timely mobility for survival of our marginalized population. So you youngsters here have this challenge. You all are coming from basically affluent background who are able to afford education, and you all get this education that is very, very important, that can transform society. So you should get this knowledge that is being provided to you, and they all come and give you, okay, this is how, but then each mind, every one of you here can come out with 1,000 such other ideas. So please make use of these opportunities and come out with kind of solutions that can help the society around, particularly a country that you belong. It is not that West is anything superior, because during pandemic I saw how some of the very advanced nations were suffering for lack of healthcare, lack of adequate healthcare. So this is not something that, but then in normal times, you do have this thing of having to balance this freedom that you have and the kind of responsibility that you have, and having to deliver and be respectable on a global arena. So that way I think we are living through very, very exciting times. 75 years after the independence is a very short time. The progress that has been made is humongous. Like you can say, from Green Revolution to the White Revolution to the communication leapfrogging, and where we are, only people who are 60 plus can recall the path that has been traveled. Those of you seated here will have to only visualize or imagine or talk to your grandparents or parents and ask them the kind of path that they have traveled, to understand where you are, how blessed you are, and to make sure that you do not go back but go forward. So with these words, let me thank SAE, thank our chief guest for coming here to interact with our students, and wish all of you a great interesting learning time for the 2 days to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Every takeoff is optional, every landing is mandatory, but every flight a masterpiece of engineering. Dr. Shivatanu Pillai is an Indian scientist who formerly served as Honorary Distinguished Professor at Indian Space Research Organization and an Honorary Distinguished Professor at IIT Delhi in Department of Mechanical Engineering. He is the former chairperson of the Board of Governors of National Institute of Technology, Kurukshetra. He formerly served as the Chief Controller of Research and Development from 1996 to 2014 and held the rank of Distinguished Scientist from 1999 to 2014 at the Defense Research and Development Organization at the Ministry of Defense of the Republic of India. He is also the founder, CEO, and Managing Director of BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited. He joined the Defense Research and Development Science and has 4 decades of experience in ISRO and DRDO, and has worked with Vikram Sarabhai, Satish Dhawan, and APJ Abdul Kalam. He is regarded as the father of BrahMos, the joint venture between India and Russia to design, develop, produce, and market the supersonic cruise missile BrahMos. He has been conferred with many prestigious national awards, which includes DRDO Scientist of the Year Award by the Ministry of Defense, the Padma Bhushan, the Padma Shri Award from the President of India. It is a great privilege to invite Dr. Shivatanu Pillai to deliver the inaugural address.
Good morning to all of you. respected Chairperson, Dr. Tangam Meghanathan, Advisor, Dr. Muthakrishnan, Dr. Rajendran, Chairman, SAEISS, Dr. Sendil Kumar, who has organized the whole event, along with the Rajalakshmi Engineering College. The experts who have come from different institutions, students, friends. It is indeed a privilege for me to be among you on this day to talk about drones. Actually, the engineering students started working on drone as a play kit for quite some time. But now, if you see what's happening in Russia-Ukraine war, there were 12 different drones were used to fight the war. They were not small drones which you think. They were very carrying weapons, not only to recognize, it can deliver the weapons. So that is the way that drones have become very advanced, and they are playing very important role in the warfare. Students also have come out with a lot of ideas on how we can deploy that in agriculture and other applications. Just to tell you what are the possible uses of drones, I will just read out what are the possible things. Aerial agriculture, disaster response, infrastructure inspection, environmental monitoring, construction and architecture, environment and events, then public safety and law enforcement, scientific research, personal transportation in case of emergency, healthcare and medical support to the needy people, ocean exploration, then inspection of industrial facilities, wildlife conservation, air quality monitoring, autonomous filmmaking and journalism, personal security and surveillance, construction and maintenance, environmental conservation and reforestation, augmented reality and virtual reality implementation, space exploration in planets, other planets, smart city management, then in military, particularly surveillance and reconnaissance, target acquisition and identification, combat, precision delivery of weapons, swarming, as a swarm they can go, and swarming tactics, autonomous operations, then electronic warfare, mine detection and clearance, anti-submarine warfare, air defense, supply chain and logistics to the forward troops, then persistent surveillance, training, simulation for army people, all this. You see that amount of applications the drones are going to be. So you have got a great future the drone is going to give. So I thought I will continue what Mr. Rajendran said, how the SAE, as you know, they are doing commendable work. They are interacting with multiple institutions, and then to see that we trigger the minds of the students. That's what they are doing. So it's a very laudable thing you are contributing. We are very happy with the SAE. Let me show some slides to you. So I am going to talk to you about nurturing innovations and entrepreneurship. That is the thing what the SAE told. We have to trigger innovations and also entrepreneurship. If you look at the overall Indian scenario, you will be very happy to see the progress. The chairperson just mentioned about the green revolution, white revolution and all. We are leading actually in the green revolution. We have now 300 million tons of food grains we are making, and standing number 2 in the world in rice and wheat production. We are now moving to Green Revolution 2, which is basically based on a drone application and use of space technology. If you see the last one, the last 2025, if you see precision farming, the precision farming is based on space technology and also application of drone and AI. That is coming up in a big way. And India definitely needs that precision farming with reduced area as well as reduced manpower. White Revolution, we are the largest producer of milk in the world. Power, we are doing a lot of work now, solar coming up, hydrogen coming up in a big way. And also we are trying to find out the new electric vehicles, application of not only the lithium, we have now developed the sodium ion battery also we have developed. So many new things are coming in the battery development. Then if you look at the communication, we are very strong in communication now with the 5G coming up. The PNT, the telecommunication department is working out how we can use of it for very advanced applications. And mostly it will be it will be based on the, fiber technology will come up in a big way. And computer, we are making supercomputers. We are now going into quantum computing. And there are many organizations working on the quantum computing. So it is going to be a very important thing. And that can be linked to even drones also. Then you see the IT side, we have done $290 billion we earned last year. So its IT is growing. That's why you see that all the computer science departments, you see rush now to different applications of computers. So there is a lot of opportunities going to come. People say that the crash of economy in the West may reduce our work, but no, it is going to increase only. Then let's see processor, we have got a Shakti processor developed by IIT Madras, which is going to replace the Intel in India. So this is coming up in a big way, the processors development. And also the government has taken initiative to put our own plants for making the chips. Look at the pharma, we are doing very well, $40 billion we earned last year. And then you space program and missile program and defense technologies, a lot of things have happened. And we are now moving to new space missions, exploring the not only moon, different planets also. There are going to be flights to Venus very soon. And also we are going to study the sun, Aditya program. There are many new developments are happening. And also we have to increase the speed. So hypersonic program is also coming up. So if you look at the whole trend, that though we were much behind the developed world, now we are catching up. Whereas the developed world, the economy is reducing, our economy is progressing much. In geopolitics, what you have to see? A good economic situation in the country. That is very important, so that no poverty is there. Second, we have to have military strength. Third, we need good human potential. We are the largest holder of, 800 million youth we have got. So the way we are moving, and also democratic thing, within 1.4 billion people with a different culture, different language, lot of difference we have got, but we are still managing the whole country. So all these things show that India is emerging as the leader of the world. We were the leaders 2000 years before. Now again we are going to become the leaders. So the technology trend also shows that we are catching up the world. So if you look at the space program, one of the main application is Earth resource monitoring. So we have the number of Earth resource Indian satellites have been launched. And the application, if you see that it is going to play a very important role in agriculture, forest cover, because the trees, we have to protect the trees. Then water management, land management, weather and climate, because climate is a very important concern today. we are all moving to net zero. Then ocean, disaster management, all these applications are there with the satellite. One of the important application is the precision farming, which I told you, agriculture, where the even identifying the soil condition, whether it is fit for the crop, then identifying good seeds, then planting by drones. Drones can plant. You don't need people. The way things are going, you don't need that. So planting, then crop management, identifying the the type of pesticides required and the drip irrigation, water management from satellite. All these things are possible, and when you need to have the drone to help your harvesting and other things. So these two things are merging. The drones and space technology, they are merging to support the agriculture. What these young people did, they thought that they must go for the helping the agriculture people. So in Andhra Pradesh, a small team of people from Bangalore, they established in Andhra Pradesh a project called Saeiss. It's a startup. They put that ground station, taking the records from the satellites, and they are able to manage with one phone. They are able to manage the total agriculture. They are able to do that. So things are changing. Now if you see Israel, a desert country, is doing a lot of work. They are now supplying to the whole world. So that things are changing. So precision agriculture is one of the very important requirement for us. And they use artificial intelligence, they use satellite imageries, and it's coming very good yield they are getting. So this is going to spread. This is a very successful startup, Saeiss. Now if you see that the application, military, there's a very strong application, apart from the commercial thing which I told you. In military application, you have got reconnaissance, target identification, surveillance, airstrike, on precision delivery of the weapon. All these things are possible. And the military drones swarm. What has happened in the Ukraine war, it's a swarm attack, they did that. And we are developing the UAV called Rustam. This Rustam 2 is one of the very good aircraft we have made. It's an aircraft means unmanned aircraft. So which is also classified as in the drone category. Then there's another big project DRDO has done is GATAC. This is a very good design and stealth with stealth properties. So many things are coming, and missile firing can be done from drone. For example, this Predator fired Hellfire missile against the militants. They were very successfully they have done. So the other applications, commercial, photography, agriculture, survey, delivery, and there is one project which has come is called Shakti. This government of India is proposing to encourage drones as a service to our country. There's a lot of money has been put on that by government of India. Drones must be multi-purpose equipment which can be used for several sectors like governance, farming, logistics. They have come forward with that. And there are a lot of benefits also they have mentioned, that as a service, drone as a service, and government of India is wanting skills to be developed with the youth for drone. So it is directly you are in this one, and SAE is doing a good job on that. So the 20.9% is the growth which is expected in drone. See, 20% is a very huge number. And space startups have come because of all this drone effort, and the engineering students, they are thinking that they should also play a very important role in space program. The Skyroot, they have developed a rocket and launched. Similarly, Agnikul has come forward with a new long-range missile type of thing. And you have got they are all using the advanced technology, 3 printed rocket engines A rocket engine is just printed, 3 printed additive manufacturing. Then CubeSat, many people are doing CubeSats, and people are entering into drones also. 2 to 3 technology startups are coming every day on drones. You may not be knowing it is coming up. Everybody is projecting. In IIT, we are having IIT Pravartak, out of box ideas. We have got a group. They can fund up to 50 lakhs for any new development as a startup. And it is a great opportunity for you if you can register as a company and then with an advisor from the college, you can come forward with the proposal and the IIT will fund that development. So there are many projects. I am a review member. I have seen many projects coming in drones now. So the drone technology for different applications. For example, one proposal is to identify the accident points. It is with the police, that drone. But there some accident is happening. It senses from there and rush to that place to help take photograph of the place and then immediately informs the ambulance to come to that place. You see that how drone is going to help for the disaster time. So there are a lot of opportunities. 80,000 startups are there. 9,000 startups are for technology, and out of that, drones is playing a very important role. So now when you talk about drones, anti-drone also is there. You see, that also you have to see how your drone is protected from any attack. So today, lasers have come in a big way for finishing of the drones. DRDO has developed the lasers which are used to protect even the Prime Minister. No? Today, is there, it can be at anywhere drones can come. So always one laser weapon is also going to see that the drone is finished. So Navy has got one. Navy, this is the Indian Navy's project which you are seeing now. They have got all strategic installations. They are protecting against drone attack. So anti-drone, DRDO has developed a very good system for anti-drone. Then there are many options. RF global navigation is, that GPS is integrated with the IRNSS. They have integrated that. So there are many things which are trying to find out where the drones are coming so that they can attack the drones. So there is one project called Indrajal. This is the first indigenous drone defense system developed by one Hyderabad-based robotics group. It is up to 2,000 square kilometer against aerial attack they can protect. It's like a dome, like an iron dome, which can protect a whole place. It can protect that type of thing. They named it as Indrajal. And real-time situation awareness, integrated intelligent network, synergetic combination of 9 to 10 technologies integrated, then 24/7 vigilance. All these things are possible, and it's a very good program. They have come out with that. So when Industry 4 has come with all the technologies of robotics, big data, augmented reality, additive printing, and then cyber security, IoT, system integration, simulation, all these things. Now that is all towards bringing the industry more efficient. Now Industry 5.0 has come, which basically wants to make sustainability. Sustainable, human-centric and resilient industry we have to create. Not only using the technology, the industry should be resilient. So whole thing is cyber physical system, but at the same time, it's a resilient industry. And there the cost optimization, drones integrated. Drones are coming there also. Anything you apply, all these technologies, drones play a very important role. Then greener solutions, because net zero we have to go finally. Then personalization, creativity, all these things are included in 5.0. Now if you look at our program in our Indian space program, apart from this Chandrayaan, 23rd August evening it is landing. It will be, surely this time it will be landing, no doubt about it. And look at the next year, 2024, our project is Human Space Program. The first launch with the robotic lady they have created now, a robot, that will be flown in 2024, and then we want to recover that. That is the idea. So subsequently, human being will go. 4 people have been trained already, astronauts. They were trained by Russia, and we are ready. With all the technologies, we are ready now, and 2024 is the launch of the human space program. Ultimately, we want to see that Indians are in space, and finally land on the moon to start their industry. So by 2035, we will be establishing our own industry on the moon. Why we are more interested in the moon is, it has got millions of tons of helium-3. The sun is giving power to you because of hydrogen and helium. It's a fusion. So helium-3 is one of the greatest results in the whole analysis we have seen. That is the best results. Uranium you are using, that we are splitting, that is called fission. Because of that, you have got big problem radioactivity. Helium-3 is amenable for fusion. So we started developing fusion technology. In Ahmedabad, we have got an institute called IPR, Institute of Plasma Research, where we are doing that. And we are now cooperating with other countries. So 7 nations have joined together to make international the thermonuclear experimental plant. This is at France, we are doing that. So that is going to generate 500 megawatt of energy. This fusion energy, India is playing a very important role. And once we have the fusion energy technology completely available, and with the helium-3, you can make power very, very cheap and very well. It's 100 times better than uranium and no radioactivity, helium-3. So these are best results, and it is identified on the moon. Millions of tons are there, and in the South Pole, where we are landing, we will have the water also. So it is going to be a very important program which will be there, and finally we will be having our industry there, so that we can extract the helium-3, and that helium can be used for generating power. So this is about the space program. Similarly, if you look at the defense, which is, we started with the human-centric warfare to platform-centric, with all the technologies coming up for air, land, and water, and underwater. Now we are moving towards network-centric warfare. All these Industry 4 technologies are going to be used in the network warfare, which is, you see that it will be intelligent warfare and autonomous and quick. That is the idea behind that. It will be space-based, it will be missile-to-missile, it will be high-power microwave. The high-power microwave in a drone, if you have the hyper microwave and fly over this engineering college, all these things will stop. No power will be available here. So this hyper microwave is going to be a big danger for operations. This is going to come. And sensor networking, and then integrated warfare, including underwater. This nuclear submarine to submarine warfare. So we are looking at interoperability, standoff precision strike weapons, sensor networking, situation awareness, then stealth technology and cyber warfare. So these are the new things which have come in the warfare, which is making the warfare different, quite different. So we need to look at the integrated way of warfare, so that warfare can be quickly done. So command, control, communication, computer, intelligence, weapons with IoT, all these things have to take place quickly. So high-power microwave, which I told you, is the most dangerous thing which is going to come, and that will be in drone. Drone will be just flying and finishing all the electronic systems. So this another application of drone is the internet of energy, for energy. Suppose you think of a place which is very odd place like Church, you want to give power to them. You can't bring or take all the diesel there and start the engine, diesel engine and to generate the power. So that's a very cumbersome. But now the simple method has come from drone. See, the system works like that. You have got the electricity. Electricity is converted to laser. You make the electricity converted to laser and introduce the laser to the drone. And drone one by one it passes to another drone. And finally to delivery point it is again converted to electricity. This has been experimented and very successfully done. This is going to be a very important application. So what we are now thinking is brilliant systems we need. Drones have come as brilliant systems in warfare. And beyond that is genius systems. Now the attempt is to make them more genius. They should be intellectual so that they can compute and then take a warfare as they need basis. Then finally we want to make it transhuman. Like Sudarshan Chakra is operated by mind. Because of this EMP which is coming up and it can completely stop all the things, we want mind to be used to operate the drone system. Now it is pilot operates, autonomous systems have come, autonomous drones have come, but we want further mind operated drones. This is what is the next level we want to go. So if you look at the next 100 years, drones are going to play a very important role. All automated systems are based on drones. Then mining of the planets and then surveying the planets. All we are going to use drones in the, when you go to Mars, drones will play a very important role. Then solar power satellite, all this, then space, going to space by Indians. Then finding the new earth, all these things are going to come. This is the way we are moving. So drones will play a very important role in the future. So that's what I thought I will tell you. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I congratulate SAE for doing a wonderful work jointly with Rajalakshmi Engineering College. Thank you. It's a very good college. You know that they are in the top 10 so they are forward-thinking people, Rajalakshmi Engineering College. So I congratulate them for all their, progress. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your deep knowledge and experience, sir. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, Advisor, Rajalakshmi Institutions, to felicitate the gathering.
My dear young students of the Rajalakshmi Engineering College and many other higher educational institutions in engineering, technology and so on. Those who have come to be part of the event and also those teams who have come to participate in the event. We are having two events, one on drones and one on electric vehicles, back to back. And at this stage I would like to recall our long-standing and continuing association with SAE, Society of Automotive Engineers. It used to be SAE International, now it is SAEI, SAE India. The drones event is a very structured event. There are about 80 or so teams participating, and they would make technical presentations today to a panel of judges, and tomorrow there will be demonstrations. I believe this is the 9th edition, and that this is the first time that autonomous drones are being included in the competitive event. In higher education, we have moved considerably in the last few years, higher technical education. In addition to earlier, we used to have cultural and sports festivals. Now we are also having technical festivals. These events are in the nature of technical festivals. And drone technology is a deep tech technology. It's a multiplier in the sense it combines with many other developments that have taken place that are fast advancing in the recent decades. And if you look into the future, there's going to be more of it coming in an accelerated fashion. As our chief guest, Dr. Sivadanu Pillai, presented, there are immense and infinite possibilities that can be realized through these technologies. Further, drones is a very romantic technology, especially for youngsters. Youngsters have an aspiration to fly, to control, and drones can become your sensors, ears, eyes, and so on in a space in many ways and so on. I'd like to say a little bit about REC, Rajalakshmi Engineering College. Thank you, sir, for drawing attention to the fact that we are in the top 10. We have all our eligible programs accredited by NBA, and very recently we also acquired A++ accreditation from NAC, NAAC, NAC. Very recently, just 2 days ago, we commissioned a Idea Factory, which has many of the facilities that were briefly talked about for our students to explore, to bring ideas into solutions and projects, demonstrate and so on, and display. So I hope now a little bit about the drone feature, in addition to all the exciting possibilities that have been presented by our chief guest. India has witnessed more than a 35% surge in the number of drone UAV startups between August 21 and now. So there's a lot of startups, most of these are by youngsters and so on. The annual turnover of drone manufacturing industry is growing from about 60 crores in 2021 and projected to cross 1,000 crores by 2025. It's almost 15 times growth. We have a drones rules 2021, which is upgraded from the earlier unmanned aerial vehicles. It's a very positive step. It gives the boundaries, it gives the safety and the it acts as a framework within which a considerable amount of drone projects and activities can be progressed. It's also been mentioned by our government that India has the potential to become a global drone hub by 2030, as a large number of industries are adopting drone innovation. Enterprises, mining, infrastructure, urban planning, energy, agriculture, and so on. So this is a technology along with very highly multiplicative value-adding technologies like sensors, cameras, GPS, and so on, can really bring a substantial change. And we in India have a very unique advantage in this because we have not moved through the path which several other currently developed countries have, who are facing different kind of problems and so on. So I believe the young engineers here have a great future ahead, and in the next 3 decades, you can make India reach much greater heights and secure for yourself and the country a great future. I wish you a very happy event. You have very leading professionals from the field with whom we can interact during these days. And you'll also be seeing your own other groups, what they are doing and so on. So there's going to be an immense amount of learning and takeaway on which you can further build. Wish you a very happy event. Thank you very much.
Now, I request our beloved chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan ma'am, to present our chief guest with a I request ma'am to give Dr. Rajendran a memento. Now, I request our advisor to present Dr. Sendil Kumar with a memento.
On behalf of SAEISS, I kindly request Dr. Rajendran to present the memento to our chief guest. I once again request Dr. Rajendran to present the memento to our beloved chairperson.
Now, it's time to honor the judges who has taken time off their busy schedule to assist and encourage our participants. I request Dr. Shivatanu Pillai to present them with a memento. Dr. S. Jayakumar, please give a round of applause. Rohit Day, R. Ramachandran,
Now I request our chairperson to give away the mementos to T.M. Naidu, Hero Hemaraj, and R. Venugopal.
Now, I request Dr. Rajendran to give away the mementos to Jaibir Singh, to Sheila Aditya Baumik, to Thambidurai Sevanathan.
Now I request Dr. Rajendran to give the memento to Saif Sultan, Dr. Venu Gopala Rao Gedala. And Gautam Shanmugam Marimuthu.
Now, I request Principal Sir to give away the mementos. Sahana Patil. K. Vijay Anand. And M. Kada Basha. Also Mr. Karthikeyan. I request the dignitaries to please take a seat. Now I'd like to call upon Dr. K.K. Nityanandam, Lead Champion of Drone Development Challenge 2023, to propose the vote of thanks.
It gives me immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks on this grand inaugural function of the Drone Development Challenge 2023. Distinguished Chief Guest, Padma Bhushan, Dr. A. Sivadanu Pillai Sir, Respected Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Tangam Meganathan Ma'am, Respected Vice Chairman, Sri Abhay Shankar Meganathan Sir, Respected Advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan Sir, Respected Principal, Dr. S.N. Murugeshan Sir, Respected Chairman, SAISS, Dr. R. Rajendran Sir, Respected Chairman, SAISS, Aerospace Development Forum, Dr. S. Sendil Kumar Sir, dear judges for this competition, SCISS MC members, SCISS mentor, deans, directors, HODs, faculty members, staff and students of REC, dear participants from other universities across India, good morning to all of you. I like to thank our chief guest, Dr. A. Sivadanu Pillai, founder, CEO and MD of BrahMos Aerospace, for his very inspirational inaugural address. With his long years of experience, he gave an elaborate description about the importance of drones and its application, precision forming, then drone attack, EA and electronic countermeasure and electronic countermeasure, ECM and ECCM, next space program, Indian space program, and next Internet of Energy, etc. I like to thank our chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Manganathan, ma'am, for the motivational speech and support, ma'am. My sincere thanks to our Vice Chairman, Sri Abhay Shankar Manganathan, sir, for all the support for organizing this wonderful event. My thanks to our advisor for the felicitation address, sir, and our principal, sir, for all the guidance for conducting this event. My heartfelt thanks to Chairman SAISS, Dr. R. Rajendran, for giving this opportunity to conduct two SAISS final event in REC. I think this is the first time two big events are conducted simultaneously in one place. My thanks to Chairman SAISS Aerospace Development Forum, Dr. S. Sendil Kumar, and all SAISS MC members, mentor, SAISS office staff, RC pilot team, faculty advisor from the participating colleges for their help and cooperation in conducting this event. Thanks to all our deans, directors, HODs, faculty members, faculty coordinators, student volunteers, transport department and transport team, and our admin team for their immense support in conducting this big event. Thanks to all the student participants from REC and other institutions. Once again, I thank all those who would participate and make this event a grand success. Nandri.
Thank you, sir. Let's close the formal inauguration with National Anthem.
अधिनायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे
Thank you.
Dear teams, there is a small announcement. The students who are having a technical inspection, kindly bring all your models in front of the technical inspection hall for chief guest visit. Okay, so kindly cooperate. Bring your models in front of the technical inspection hall. Okay, so all the teams who are having technical inspection, kindly assemble in front of the technical inspection hall with your UAV models. After the